Hi friends, just enjoying orange juice, and this is a wonderful cup. I bought those cups, some of them, and don't know really where to start, I had so much to say, and the topic is rather comprehensive, and it's about our souls. And when I watch videos, or recently I'm often in Skype forums, and when I see the people talking about things, I always realize that there is always a blend in their belief systems, and I think it's a strange thing you to work with blends, because you how can I say this? You pollute the truth, also in yourself, in one line of thoughts, with just bringing in other things, just that all fits, or because it's nicer to think about. And when our soul is an entity outside of our body, and we are not this kind of being like in the old scripture, where a human being is a living soul, and when the body dies, the soul dies, and then there's nothing until God brings this whole entity back to life. This is the definition in the old scripture of a soul, of a living soul, as a human being is, made from soil, from dust. In comparisons to the angels, who are made from, how can I, smoke? Or something like that. I don't know if this is the right word in English. I forgot, my mind getting rusty, And quite interesting, because when we see now this, our understanding from it, from the philosophic view, from other religions, from Buddhism, and we see today the soul as an entity outside of the body, which lives in the internal realms, and just incarnate or reincarnate in those dimensions like 3D or any other dimension, perhaps for entertainment. I don't guess so much for development, because in eternity, in the internal, even when there is no time but timeline, there's always room for development outside such a short vacation in 3D or 4D or 5D, And so when this is the case, that our souls just incarnating here, or perhaps have multiple incarnations or reincarnations, or bodies in different dimensions who run the show for entertainment, then there still is the question, how connected is the soul to us? And that is why I don't know. That is why I don't believe there are, perhaps don't believe, I don't know, nothing really. If there are multiple siblings of our souls playing around in different dimensions or different realities, because it would be all very complicated or not connected, It's not a heart thing, it's a thing of the heart, not a thing with love. It's just a mechanical thing for getting the most entertainment. And this somehow is an opposite to the feelings of the heart, because our heart wants this strong connection of love. Our hearts want to be loved, not only from other living beings or souls, but from their own soul. And so I don't know, or I doubt, that there is this multiple souls in dimension game which is going on. You know, what brings the most questions for me is astrology. And the more I get into astrology, the more it became clearly for me to see that the constellation of the stars which were chosen by our souls are really settings or presettings through our whole lifetime. And not only how we are, what is our soul purpose in this life, but more of this, what we will experience with the luck, with the bad luck, with obstacles or delays, or even with wonderful circumstances, you know, and how we react to them, and what we chase in life. You know, when, for instance, you have many planets in the first 3 houses of your chart, you can bet you have a human in front of you which is very self-centered and will chase the things to get a fulfilled life. And on the other side, when the placements are on the other side of the chart, the person is totally different. And this is what is the imprint of our soul in this life, what our soul wants to experience in this life. And when we see this, there's somehow, I don't know if we can sense there's much free will. Of course, for the being is free will, but it's a free will which is set before what we chase in life, how we will react on things, how much we will give and offer to other beings, to other humans, or not. And are we more self-centered and more egoistic, or are we more giving, you know? Quite interesting. And so I didn't find the answers until now. Hope I will do it someday. Before I will cross over, and then it's game over for me. Have a blessed day. Namaste, my friend.